I started going back maybe 2, 3 years ago. But what I must say, for this year, I went to the fashion show, and then I went to Kaiso semifinals, and they made an appearance. But I think lots more have to be done as it relates to, we can't train queens 6 months prior to Queen Show, young ladies per se. 6 months prior to Queen Show. It's every year this is happening. We must have a cadre of young ladies that you could pull from for every parish, because I think they have a certain age on which they look for, right? So you should be choosing them way ahead of time and working with them, because I mean, you have some you can tame in 6 months, and it has some that can't take that. Yes, I we know what I'm speaking about, because it takes a lot, right? And what I must say, some of the parishes have committees that soon as Queen Show is finished, they look for, they would have already looked and figure out, next year I'm sending Hilda, and they start to work with Hilda long before the 6 months period. So when Hilda comes out there, you think, well, Hilda no, Hilda has had a year training, and that is the advantage for some parishes, right? But I mean, this year, I will be honest, I went to the fashion show, and I was impressed. They had, I was able to give feedback to one or two that I thought was a little, and I noticed they improved. And the three young ladies that placed, those were the three young ladies that I picked at the fashion show. When I went to the Kaiso show and they spoke, I said, Miss Guave has it. Yes. Somebody who sold me the ticket asked me who I think would be queen. I said, you cannot choose a queen prior to Queen Show. Everything must align on the night. She must have proper costume, bathing suit, everything, interview, evening dress. Everything must come together. It's not, oh, I like you, and because I like you, I choose you. Everything must come together. And you have to watch on Queen Show night to say, well, and you have to be honest. Not because I'm from St. George's, oh, I'm back in Miss St. George's. No, you must be able to, be objective and look at the queens, look at their presentations, and say, this is the situation. And in all fairness, this is how I place them. The toss-up for me was, what would have been third runner-up, I guess to me it would have been St. Andrews, but I gave her a little edge over St. Patrick, so it would have been those four for the finish for me, right? And I remember going to the bathroom and I met a little girl with a t-shirt saying, I support Miss St. John. I say, me too. Right? I say, me too. And a young lady said, some adult would have said, saying, oh, people saying, I said, no, darling. I said, it's going to go off tonight. And that time the interview section and the dress hadn't gone as yet. And I said, St. John, here we come tonight. No, it was clear. You understand? And we have to understand, it's not because I like you. It's true. Right? We must be objective. We must be objective. And I mean, I was happy to see that when they announced the queen, the whole grandstand was in applause, because it was across. They could have. They knew. You could see, and that's what you want at the end of our competition. Fairness right through.
But was there a team with the talent that they had to stick with? Because a lot of persons did the monologue.
No, you just
it was a little bit simple.
Well, I guess that's what we not. Yeah.
That's crazy. Because if you look, I actually had the chance to see the children. The children won, Little Miss and Miss Grenada. And my goodness, these children, if these children performed in the adult one, they'd win in. These children did a magnificent job, from stand-up comedy to like a cultural display, and it was surprising how much they were able to remember. So I'm thinking, I think one of the major improvement areas is like the talent. Like it needs to be diversified, and they need to do more as adults. I think they could do more. And the children, if you see the children perform.
I saw that. I was in Carrefour that weekend, and I sat down and I watched it. It was,
Yeah.